Okay, we have to re. So it's like I say in this episode, you're gonna say what the episode's about, and then we'll go into the talk. So
What was it?
How to multi-stream, your
podcast.
podcast video. How to multi-stream your podcast video. In this episode,
we are telling you how to multi-stream your videos, your podcast. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically how to
you know when you're not sure?
Yeah.
Start it out. That's what you do. So if you ain't sure, just pretend like the new title is what you said it is. So don't be like, oh, what? Is that right? Is that? So in this video,
we're telling you how to multitask podcast videos.
Yeah, just say it with confidence. If you say it with confidence, people will believe it.
Okay.
So how is...
Restart.
No, we're going to leave that in
Alright.
there. We want people to learn from these extra little perks. Go for it.
In this video, we are going to show you how to multi-stream your podcast videos on YouTube and Twitch.
Oh my God, that was amazing. See, when you style it out, it automatically comes wrong. It comes right. So you'll be surprised. That's actually word for word what it actually is. How to multi-stream your podcast video.
Mm-hmm.
So see, when you style it, it just... whatever comes to your mind or your head is what you want to go with. So in this episode, we're talking about why we're going to do this. So we put down why on our little checklist. Why would you want to multi-stream your podcast? And also, when you say podcast, people think about...
Huh?
When you think about podcast, what do you think about?
About like talking?
Exactly. So why would we be recording our podcast? We're going to cover that today.
Yeah.
We're going to explain why. As well as when we're live streaming, we're talking about multiple locations. So do we need to go to multiple locations for video? We are going to discover that today. So if you're in this minefield and you're not sure, welcome to hypingtech.com. We are talking about that today. And this topic is quite interesting. We have set up a live streaming studio.
Yeah, studio room.
What was the last thing we did in the studio?
Last thing, we ate some chocolates.
Snacks, we did.
Yes, snacks.
Do you think it's worth me bringing a snack in here?
Go on.
But before that, what else did we do in that same episode? Last episode there, you would have heard, would have been we made something, which we haven't looked at yet.
Yes.
If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you can watch this live along. If you're listening on the podcast, I'll explain it the best I can, but it's recommended to go to hypingtech.com. You'll see a link to our YouTube channel. You can check out the video. We made 3D words.
Pow.
We painted them blue to red. They look all right.
Yeah. If that was like a straight line in the middle with red and blue and red, it'd be better.
You think so?
Yeah, because the fade doesn't look as...
Always talking to your mic, mate.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's interesting. I was thinking the middle one we can make blue, white. So if you made the middle one white, if you nudge your chair a little bit there, it would have been like a blue P, a white O, and a red W. But we might do what you're saying, because I was trying to fade it and make it look like a bit of a transition.
Yeah.
But maybe that doesn't look always good. So that was the letters that we did for the studio. And this is to make it look a little bit more interesting. So that's coming on to our point about why would you record this as a video. If you're watching a video of people talking, would you prefer it to be like an interesting background or a normal background?
Interesting, because then you want the audience to carry on watching because they think that you have like a good stuff.
Pro setup in it?
Yes.
So that's exactly why we want to make it more interesting. And what we do is we made our little YouTube studio where we did a step-by-step video, and I explained why I blacked out. We've got a really big window behind us, and we used some blackout fabric. I made a full video, about a 10-minute video, explaining why I did that.
Yeah,
how
I
I
saw
did
that on Hyping Tech.
Yes, mate. That's how we're rolling. And then that next step after that was, because that was blacked out, we wanted to make it more visually pleasing, so we got lights. And the reason we did that is no matter what time we film, the lighting will always look the same in every video. So people watching will be like, oh, okay, that's like consistent.
Yeah.
Because once you get used to seeing something the same all the time, you get used to it. It's meant to be like some theory thing. I'm sure in science somewhere there's some facts behind it, but I haven't just made it up. And then the next thing we did was behind our desk where we're sitting, we had shelves.
Oh yeah, shelving.
So we put these shelvings up because we've put things inside there which are relating to our show. So we've got some anime characters, we've got some puzzles, we've got some snacks. I have just pulled out a snack box from behind me. And that was because it's just a nice selection of snacks. And again, if you're listening, I'm sorry, mate. It's all on the YouTube channel where we're showing you little aspects of what we're currently doing. You see a little recording going on because we're recording the podcast as well as the video side of it. So this box is a snack box. We've got loads of things in there. While I'm
Lots.
talking, I'm going to let you go through and pick something out for
Okay.
today's show that we're going to eat, and we'll
Let me
explain what it is.
surprise you.
Yes, surprise me. So continuing on with that, with the podcast, if you're setting up for multi-streaming, you want your video to be interesting. That's why we're talking about today backgrounds and setting up a nice visually pleasing setup. It's not too expensive. It's not too fancy. What it basically does is it allows you, if you mute your, yes, pro mate, look at that. See that? You're naturally becoming a podcaster now. So he's coming looking through some snacks
Fun one.
and he's found one.
Ready?
Oh God.
3, 2,
What?
1. It's like
Oh my
the-
God. Like little cookies. Gourmet coconut cocomal. These are like them. They used to be like chocolate coconut things. Okay, 1 minute. Good choice because there won't be too much. We're gonna open these up.
Yes.
I forgot where I was, but we will carry on in a second. So let me open these up. You can have the honors, the first one. Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. We got an extra one as well, a bonus one.
Yes.
Okay, let me read you out. So it's Olke Coco Mal. It's like a chocolate little marshmallow type situation. And it reads cocoa biscuits with cocoa coating with strawberry. Oh my God, that looks nice. It's like a little mushroom. So yeah, having a visually pleasing background is always important, as well as little tidbits in the show. So every show we basically do an update. We think about a topic. We have a snack. I've got my whole full one. I think I'm going to annihilate that.
It's just done.
So what I'll do is when you're talking, I'll have my one because I want to keep you entertained while we're eating. So he's currently smashing out his strawberry cocoa mal. And with the multi-streaming side of things, we are multi-streaming the video of this because we want it to be available on Twitch. So slowly that'll build up an archive of videos. We'll build up our podcast videos on our main channel as well. So that does mean that it will slowly get there. Okay. And yes, looking through that, I think it's time that we looked at the background's been done, the shelving's been done, the camera is facing us. It's a Canon camera, DSLR camera, which is recording us. And that camera just gives us an idea of basically a front shot with our microphones on the table. We've got an electric desk that moves up and down.
Yes.
And then we also have a multi-setup.
Camera turned off. Or is it
What
just-
happens is, you'll be surprised. When it does that, it tells you it's been half an hour.
Really?
We've been
Oh,
live
that's
streaming
sick.
for half an hour. So after half an hour, the display on the camera turns off. However, the OBS screen still continues
Oh,
to
okay,
go.
that's good.
So I can see here in OBS, we are still live on the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel, and we're recording the podcast episode as an audio file into Audacity. So if you're thinking about multi-streaming, it's not tricky. I'll talk to you about the software, or maybe I'll have my snack and you can talk about the
Yeah,
software
okay.
if you know how to say this. What's the software called?
Restream.
Think of it like 2 words. What's the first 2 letters?
Oh, Restream.
No. What's the first 2 letters?
Rest.
2. Re. And then what's the second word?
Stream.
Yes.
Restream.
Restream. So you get it. Restream. So we're restreaming. So I'm using Restream here. You don't have to use Restream, but with Restream, you can have a free account and you can live stream to 2 locations.
Oh,
What that
nice.
means is we're live streaming to Twitch TV, we're live streaming to Hyping Tech YouTube.
Yes.
I'm going to upgrade the plan and we can live stream to 5 places.
Holy. Whoa.
So then we'll have 5 different channels having this video going out. And that does mean that the Restream just handles everything. So we're live streaming from OBS to Restream, and Restream is then sending it out to the other places. It's a nice, easy setup. You can use OBS. If you're not sure what OBS is, it's Open Broadcast Software. It's a free program that you basically feed your microphones into, you feed your camera into, and you can set up the screen how you want it. And then that goes to Restream, and then they send it to all the other areas. And it is beneficial because if we didn't put it to the other 2 places, we'll only have this in one place.
True, because
So my thinking is, sometimes is it better to make one thing and have it like exclusive that we're only on the podcast? We'll have to think about that. That's something you want to think about on your journey. If you're creating a podcast, do you want it only to be on your podcast so people only listen to it? Or for those people that like to watch, would it be good to have a video version? So that's something to think about for your setup. For me, I'm thinking, you know what? We're doing it anyway. Let's get it everywhere we can get it. So at some point, it'll be on Twitch TV, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on Amazon Live, it'll be on Facebook Live, it'll be on Twitter. We can do Twitter as well.
yes.
Because on here you can send it to Twitter. So then slowly that way, people, wherever you prefer, you can watch it on that place basically. And the main area with this is just giving you the information to decide. So again, why we restream, well, I've explained why.
Yes.
How you do it, restream is what we use. You can use StreamYards. There's a few other software programs out there, and that gives you an idea.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's good because like you only have one software running, not all
Oh my
of them.
god, this is amazing.
It's like,
It's like a fluffy cloud.
yeah, I know, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so that was a quick update on today's episode. However, in every episode, we give you a little update on how things are going with our other project. How are you doing with your...
Okay, so FPV drones. I've been on the simulator, guess how long now?
The last time we remember, last episode, it was 12 hours.
Yes.
Is it double that or less than double?
I don't know, you tell me.
I think 15 hours.
19 hours.
Oh my god. So how much better are you now than you were before?
I don't think I made a difference yet.
But I think you're not noticing because you're improving every time. Like, for example, if you look back at our first episode
Yeah.
on the podcast,
Okay.
the table was different.
Oh yeah.
The lighting was
now,
different.
like-
And look how pro it looks now. We've got a nice background. We've got nice lighting. We've got amazing snacks. We've got a power sign. And if I didn't see my first video, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's always been like this.
Yeah.
So I think you've improved a lot. But the
Okay.
only thing is, what's something that in the FPV program you can do more smoothly now than you couldn't do before?
I don't really know.
Have you recorded some videos?
Nah.
Oh my god. Okay, so the next thing you do is, the
Okay.
next time you go and do a test,
Yes.
record a 20-30 second video.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll put it in the next Hyping Tech video so you can see the progress. Like, you know, we'll do
right,
like
yeah.
after every episode, we'll do like, okay, this is where you are now. Because I want to see how smooth you get. So when we get the actual drone,
Yeah.
we'll say, okay, well, actually, you've had 30, 40 hours of practice and then you got the drone or whatever.
Okay. I think I can just do it like before when I started. I think I'll just back it there and just.
Do you think so?
That's what I was thinking.
But I think it's always good to have like a work up
Yeah,
to it because when
true.
you now if it breaks you just start again. Whereas in the drone you'll have to spend money repairing everything every time we make a mistake. But yeah, we'll see how far are we there then. So when are we getting the drone? Did we say 50 hours?
50. Yeah, that's what you said.
50 hours, okay. So we'll say 50 hours. We'll stick to 50 hours, and that's when we're going to start building the drone. We'll do it live on the Hyping Tech channel, so make sure you stay tuned if you're watching on video, or we might do a podcast anyway. We'll talk about how we're doing it and explaining it. So that's a bit of an overview there. The last time we spoke about our red and blue theme in the podcast,
yes.
so how far are we with that?
Yes, we made the thingy so far. The power sign, blue and red, half sign of O. And yeah, the mouse mats are coming, half red and half blue. And yeah, we have the wires red and blue. And wait, what else is coming? What else is coming? Wait. How did I forget? Oh wait, the pop filters also
Yes.
red and blue. Yes, okay.
So once the studio's set up, every time we talk about something, we will go in our background. And right now, what's on our background?
Anime.
We've got anime characters, we've got the power sign. We're thinking about changing the power sign. So it's basically a big 3D character word we made out of cardboard. And it says POW.
Yes,
We need to change the colour, I think.
think so.
Blue is good, red is good. I think make it all red.
All of it red.
Yeah. Because look how nice the W looks behind your head, like fully red.
Gee.
Versus the blue is a bit dark.
Oh.
But I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks once the mouse mat is down
Yeah.
and the pop filter's on. Because
Okay,
they'll give it a bit of
yeah.
colour.
Okay.
What else is on our neon signs?
Neon signs.
I think I want to make a Hyping Tech neon flashing thing. And I could put it up here behind my head. Look up here. Just like, not a big one, just like a
Yeah, small.
small one. And we need to put on the, oh my God.
What?
The last episode, what did we say we were going to order?
Buttons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Make a list. Every time I say to you, make a list. and we never do it.
did it.
Oh no, but we need to actually order it. Okay, so make a list on this page. What we'll do is we'll put a list of things we need. We're going to get bottles with Hyping Tech on them. We need to make the custom flag logos. We can't decide what the logos are going to be. I'll put Hyping Tech on them, I think.
Yeah.
So buy bottles, and then second option is Hyping Tech flag signs. They call the mic boxes flags. And what else is it? Neon sign. I need to order a neon sign. These are all things we're going to do for the next episode, and hopefully when you listen to the next one, you'll hear us sorting this out for you. So there.
Okay, and mic flags.
Yep, mic flags. And what else? Something else. Is there anything you need to make you more comfortable? Yes, I need something.
What?
I can't believe you forgot this.
Go on.
What are you wearing that I'm not wearing?
Headphones.
Exactly. See, we forget these little things. If I had headphones on, we both got headphones and I can hear, because right now I'm relying on you hearing what I'm saying, and I don't know how loud or low it is. I'm sure you're a pro at it,
Yeah.
but I just want to make sure I can hear it. Okay, so that's a few things. That's 4 things. We're going to say thank you for joining us this episode. We covered the main topic. We gave you a little update on how things are going. Join us on the journey. We're going to talk more about our process and how we're setting up our podcast studio. This has been hyping.com.
Tech.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Good job. Well done.
Excellent.
I'm proud of you for that. You did like a nice little episode. Normally we live stream to TikTok.
Yeah.
We're going to do an episode, next episode, how TikTok shadow banning works. Because apparently it looks like we overwhelmed TikTok because we got loads of people watching and loads of people liking. And TikTok was like, wait a minute, why are these guys doing so good? They
No.
weren't expecting that. I think that's what happened.
It's not because of the legs.
Was
Because
it?
lots of people are liking the other streams.
Mhm.
Nothing really happens.
Mm.
So
Because what happened is we put a few TikTok videos up and they were getting like 0 views.
yeah.
And I did a quick search and they're saying that is most likely because they give you like a cool out time or something. So right
Oh.
now, that's the reason we came over to YouTube and Twitch, because I wanted to carry on. Because you know what? If TikTok can't handle us, we'll take our business elsewhere, mate. We're going to get famous no matter where we are. That's how we're going to be rolling this beauty. Okay, so effect. What we'll do is we'll keep this. I think that was a nice short episode. Thank you for watching us today on the YouTube channel.
Yes. Okay.
Anything else you want to cover?
Let me see.
You did well. What games are you playing right now?
Mostly just Fortnite, probably, and Roblox.
Do you think it's worth us setting up a computer here and you do a live stream of that playing? Like a little, like in between the podcast? Or you can be playing that while I'm doing the podcast? Or we can do a special episode.
What?
Commentary on playing a game.
Oh, okay.
Like we'll have a little game.
Yeah.
So we'll do every now and again, we can do like a Games Friday.
Oh.
And every Friday you do like a 20-minute, I've been playing this game.
Okay.
Just to make it a bit more. Because it's
Yeah.
hyping tech, isn't it? So
True.
technology,
Tech,
games is
yeah.
fine. Okay, so put that on the list. We'll do a Gaming Friday episode. So do a Gaming Friday with Gaming Friday. Yeah, Gaming Friday will be fine. So again, thank you for joining us today and we'll see you